Some students are questioning if they'll have class in the Hall of Languages tomorrow after a major pipe burst earlier this afternoon. Our reporter Teagan Brown is live from inside the building. Teagan, what do we know right now?
Tyler and Bradley, good evening. Here's what we know right now. Students were sitting in class in the Hall of Languages, some of them waiting to take tests, when all of a sudden water started flowing throughout different parts of the building. And even after maintenance workers arrived to see what the problem was, there were still students waiting to walk into class, still students sitting in their classrooms as water was coming down, and there were still students waiting for information.
Sitting there studying for my poli-sci test, and all of a sudden you just hear like a minor like boom, and you look over and you're like, oh my god, that sounds like running water.
I think he's also confused, the TA. We have not heard from the professor, but our TA is currently making a bunch of phone calls. He asked the student for their phone to make the phone calls, so don't know what's happening right there.
Myself and our news director, Dylan Brendel, were in the building earlier. We saw exactly what was happening with the water coming down from different levels, and Dylan was even waiting to go into a class, but he never got to go to that class. He got an email from his professor saying that class was canceled today and that, classes tomorrow were still being assessed. But overall today, professors and students weren't really sure what was happening as they were waiting for information to come in. And I mean, you look at the Hall of Languages right now, right on this door, one professor posting that their seminar was moved to a different building, and this message from the university itself: classes in Hall of Languages are canceled today. The building is closed and entry is prohibited. And again, they're still assessing if classes are going to happen in this building tomorrow. Part of that email also said that there wasn't really space anywhere else on campus at the moment for some of these classes to be moved to, because this is a huge building. There are tons of classes that happen right in here, but we're going to keep you updated with all of the latest information that we learn right here on Citrus TV. Reporting outside of the Hall of Languages, I'm Teagan Brown.